I'm Bill Price with Carolina Connections out of Burlington, North Carolina. We have a company that sells solar panels for people's homes, and I started the business in 1991, and about 5 years ago I sold the business to my son. And we started out doing the big satellite dishes, the big 10-foot dishes, and then we do DirecTV and Dish Network, which we still do. So I wanted to start my business because I suggested to somebody I worked for, it was Satellite City out of Durham, and I suggested that we start a division of the company called Country Cable. And he didn't want to do that, so I did, and I had worked for him for about 5 years, so I said, okay, it's time to do it myself. So I did that. Well, yeah, working for other people, I learned the business. I knew how to do it, and I knew I had, the distributors, and I knew all. I practiced working for somebody else.
Yeah.
Advertising, how you spend money with your advertising is tough sometimes. Like using your mom's idea, we're doing that. That's a good idea. There was a time. Have you ever heard of Yellow Pages?
No.
You haven't heard of Yellow Pages? Okay. It used to be people would look up a phone number in a big book. It's called the Yellow Pages. And in there would be people's phone numbers. In the back would be businesses. And they would advertise. And I was in 7 different phone books around the area. And it was probably about $2,200 per month to be in the Yellow Pages. But there's a lot of ways to advertise, and sometimes you get no results.
Yeah.
So that's why advertising is always a challenge in getting new customers to talk to. They have to be willing to work really hard, spend a lot of time doing it. They gotta love what they do, not just a job. And they gotta be prepared to sometimes not have a paycheck.
Yeah.
If you're just getting started, sometimes it's slow until it builds up. But they gotta spend a lot of time really on the job and do a lot of it themselves, and they gotta do all parts of it sometimes. You have to clean up, you have to, just do a variety of things, your own bookkeeping, and a lot of stuff you do yourself at first. My customers are homeowners that want to save money, okay, and homeowners that are concerned about the environment. So we do solar panels for people's homes. It's good for the environment, right? Less fossil fuels, and also they save money. If they're surrounded by trees, they're not going to save money. So that's our customers, a homeowner that's not terribly surrounded by trees, and they like to save some money and help the environment. Well, we're local in that we've been in business since 1991, so we're going to be around. We've been around for a long time. We're not going to be gone tomorrow. Sometimes people will have somebody come to their house and try to talk to them about the business, but that guy might be from California, or he might be from, Kentucky, and just knocking on the door. Yeah. So we're local, and we're going to take care of the customer. Well, we have a website. We have our, I use my cell phone, emails. There's a lot of different ways to get in touch with us. So the big thing is that a lot of people just email nowadays, or text.
So what's your email?
My email is pricerightnow@gmail.com, and my phone number is 336-264-0668.
Okay.
People need to know you, they need to like you, they need to trust you, right? That's key in business, that you never lie to a customer, right? You got to be honest, that you do have a good value. You're not just selling something that's way overinflated. So it's got to be a good value. It's got to be something the customer's going to appreciate and needs, and you got to always be honest.
Yeah.
Sometimes young salesmen can over-exaggerate stuff, and that gets people into trouble. They have to be honest. It became interesting to us because we had the other products that we did. This came along and we heard about it. I've always been interested in clean energy, and just kind of helping people out with their home. It could be windows and different things that has been interesting to me, but I never had a product that really did that part of it. But solar has come along over the years to be more efficient and cheaper, so it's at a really good time now for that. So that's why, and I'm not going to work forever, so retirement's down the road. It's a good opportunity, so I'm pursuing that.